Okay, everyone, now that we have read Lazy Peter and his three-cornered hat, it is now time to answer the questions that follow. You should already have your Google form up. If you do not know how to get your Google form, please make sure that you watch my assignment video for the day so you know where to go for everything. Okay? All right, so once you pull up your form, it will look like this. Now, I made mine a little bit larger just so you can see it a little bit better, but this is what it should look like, and it says Lazy Peter and his three-cornered hat. Answer the following questions about the story Lazy Peter and his three-cornered hat. Once complete, it will tell you your score on the multiple choice. I will then review your short answer response and provide a final grade for the assignment. Okay? Now, the questions with the little asterisks next to them are required, so you will need to type your first name and your last name. So you would just click in here and you would go ahead and type in your answers so that when you submit your form, I know exactly who it belongs to. Okay? I'm going to take that out, and it will tell you that a answer is required for that question, but I'm just going to redo the questions aloud. Okay, all right, let's scroll down to the first question. Oh, here's a picture. Look, a hat with three corners. Okay, so here's our first question. These two go together. Now, I am going to read every question in this video. So when you are done listening to question 1, pause the video and then answer the question on your Google form. You should try and maybe pull up the form and maybe split screen so you can watch my video and listen to me read the questions, and then you can have your form pulled up so that you can actually click the correct answer. So this video, it's just a video. Remember, you cannot put your answers in this video. You will need to pull up the form separately. Okay? All right, here's question 1. Peter saw that the farmer had swallowed the bait, and smiling to himself, he said that his hat was the most valuable thing in all the world. Question 1. What does the phrase swallowed the bait mean in the above selection? Now remember, we did talk about this phrase, swallowed the bait. Think of fish. We use bait for fish to catch them, right? To hook them on. So, what does the phrase swallowed the bait mean in the above selection? A, it shows that the farmer is bored and doesn't want to speak with Peter. Well, that's not true because the farmer and Peter did speak. B, it shows that the farmer likes Peter and wants to bargain with him. That sounds like a good choice. C, it shows that the farmer is interested and he has fallen for Peter's trap. Or D, it shows that the farmer is rich and just wants more and more money. Be careful with this one. 2 of the answer choices sound the same, but there is one best answer. Go ahead and pause this video so that you can listen again to question 1 and answer the question. Okay, hopefully you have already answered question 1. Here's question 2. This was just what Lazy Peter wanted, but he said no. He was not interested in selling the hat. Question 2. What is the purpose of this section of the story where Peter refuses to sell the farmer his hat? So remember, Peter refuses to sell the farmer his hat. And the quote is, this was just what Lazy Peter wanted, but he said no. He was not interested in selling the hat. What is the purpose of that? A, it creates tension or maybe stress and increases the farmer's greedy desire for the hat. Remember, greedy is a term that means we want more and more of something. B, it increases tension or stress and shows Peter's internal conflict over selling the hat. Remember, an internal conflict is something that we struggle with. Peter already knew that he did want to sell the hat. He wasn't really struggling with it. B, it relieves the tension, kind of lessens the tension and shows that the farmer might not be tricked. Or D, it relieves the tension and shows that the farmer might try to steal the hat. Okay, go ahead and pause the video and answer question 2. All right, hopefully you already answered question 2. Here is the quote and the question for number 3. And was about to hand it to Peter when he had a change of heart and thought better of it. Okay, so In that quote, what does the phrase change of heart tell the reader? So if we're changing our heart, we're changing our emotions, we're changing how we're feeling. Okay, so what does the phrase change of heart tell the reader? A, the farmer is certain about buying the hat from Peter. Certain means like we know we are going to do something. B, the farmer is at peace and knows what he must do. The farmer is thinking clearly and knows he is being tricked. Or the farmer is in emotional stress and he can't decide what to do. Okay, notice I clicked on all of them. You can only click on one when submitting. Go ahead and pause the video so that you can answer question 3. Okay, hopefully you have answered question 3 already. Here is question 4. As soon as he was alone, the farmer burst out laughing at the thought of the trick he played on Peter. Okay, so the farmer thought that he played a trick on Peter, but really, we know that Peter played a trick on the farmer. Okay, so the farmer thought he played the trick. So what does the farmer's laughter reveal about his character? So if I was laughing about something, I may think that I tricked somebody else or I was more superior than them. Okay, so what does the farmer's laughter reveal about his character? A, the farmer thinks that the idea of a magical hat is ridiculous. Well, the farmer actually bought the hat, so that wouldn't prove that he thought the idea was ridiculous. B, the farmer thinks he is clever and has gotten away with a scheme or a trick. C, the farmer cannot believe how incredibly fortunate he is, or lucky. Or D, the farmer believes that he can put the hat to a better use. Go ahead and pause the video and answer this question. Okay, here's question 5. This is a fill in the blank or short answer question. Peter's scheme to trick the farmer is pulled off in 3 stages. The stand, the man at the stand, the drugstore and the druggist, and the church and the priest. Why does the author include these 3 visits, and what purpose do these 3 visits serve in the story? So think about the story as a whole. Okay, so Peter really needed to use these 3 people in order to pull off his plan or his trick, and he needed the stand, the drugstore, and the church to help the farmer realize that his plan or his trick would actually work. So having these 3 different visits really helped the farmer see that Peter may not have been playing a trick on him. Okay, so you are going to click and you're going to type your answer just like I am typing, okay? And then when you are done, you need to make sure that you have an answer for every single question, or else your box will highlight in red and say this is a required question. Okay, when you're done, you are going to click your submit button. If there's something that is not filled in, it will bring you back to the questions in which you need to click an answer for, okay? So make sure you have an answer for something, including your short answer response, before hitting submit. Okay, let me know if you have any questions.